So since I posted my sobriety videos, a lot of you have been asking me to talk about how I quit drinking, and that's what I wanted to share today, just some of the tools and resources that I've used to help maintain my sobriety. But before I get into that, please subscribe if you're new here, and also hit that notification bell so that you know when I put out new videos. Also, if you would like to vote on upcoming videos, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because I've heard that the community tab here on YouTube is going to go away soon. I guess YouTube is going to disable that feature for me to post. So I won't be able to post on the community tab anymore for these upcoming videos that you guys can vote on. But yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because I'm going to be putting videos there that you guys can vote on so that I can just keep up making the kind of content that you guys want to see from me. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the video. So it was just my 1 year and 7 months sober anniversary. It was on the 19th of this month, and I still have been very enthusiastic about my choice in not drinking alcohol. Something that has been very helpful and supportive is the online sober community. If you guys look at Instagram, that has been a big push for me. Even here on YouTube, there are several YouTube videos and channels that focus more on sobriety, and I just find that very motivating and encouraging, just being able to see other people do this and do it very well. And I like seeing people share their journey. I think that is such a big help, is just being able to turn to other people, just everyday people who are also maintaining their sobriety and sharing their journey. I think it's awesome that the community can share their struggles and also uplift one another. It's also a place to vent. It's also a place to share fun memes and quotes. So definitely check out the sober community on Instagram, especially if you haven't already. That space is just very awesome and very encouraging and supportive of each other. Doesn't matter if you've been sober for years and years, doesn't matter if this is your first day being sober, it doesn't matter if you're sober curious, like just check it out because it's awesome. So I actually quit smoking cigarettes first, and then I quit drinking alcohol a couple years later, and I did both of those things cold turkey. I did them at separate times. And if you'd like to see those videos, I'll put a playlist down below. The first thing that I realized when I wanted to quit either of those things was just that desire to want to be a non-smoker, or wanting to be someone that just wanted to cut alcohol out of my life. So I first noticed that, and then that's when I started kind of looking online, and I turned to Instagram because I noticed like the hashtag sober community or sobriety or sober, and I became sober curious, and I started kind of browsing through those Instagram accounts. It's just started escalating in my mind. Like, this is what I think I want. I want to try this and just see how it goes. I also like to freak myself out with horror stories. Unfortunate stories, I should say, where people weren't able to quit smoking or weren't able to quit drinking. And again, it's very unfortunate, and it is horrifying at how these things can affect your body. And so that's what I kind of went into when I quit both of these things cold turkey, was just kind of freaking myself by reading facts, reading articles, looking at what's actually happening to your body when you are inhaling smoke from a cigarette, when you're binge drinking especially, like how that messes with your mind, your heart, your everything in your body. Every cell in your body hates you. And a big thing that I would come across is cravings. So the first month that I quit alcohol, and I made a separate video for this as well, so again, check out the description bar for more. But every once in a while, you have this intense craving to want to go back to it, but then I just remind myself of how much my life has improved and benefited without that substance in my life. And you just need some reminders. So even putting it on your daily to-do list or a calendar or something where you're thinking, I'm just gonna focus on today, and that's it. Just one day at a time. I personally have not gone to AA. I've never been to one of those meetings. If that works for you, do it. But I personally I don't have any experience with AA, but that is something I hear AA people have said, I guess, online, like take it one day at a time, but that really is true. Like, you only have this present moment, this day, and that's all you need to focus on. It doesn't matter if in a month is your birthday and you want to get blasted. Like, it doesn't matter if the holidays are coming up and you're gonna drink. Maybe you won't. I think people don't realize how capable they are, and I think people kind of cut themselves short. I think you're much stronger and more capable than you think you are. Just focus on one day at a time. That is so key for me. And also, there's an app that I love using. This isn't sponsored. This is not a sponsored video, but I love using the I Am Sober app. and it's free. You can download it just on the App Store. But I love that app because I love keeping check of, first of all, just the timeline, like how long have I been sober? Oh, cool. I have like this reminder on that app. There's also a community on the app and just some other helpful tools that I really, really love. So again, it's I Am Sober. I'll put it down below. That's kind of been my check-in each week. I like to look at that app and look at my milestones, look at my journey so far, look at, at the beginning, there's a quote or just something personal that I wrote for myself. And I also inserted a photo when I quit drinking, like the day I quit drinking. I used that app and I was basically just writing a small letter to myself of all the reasons why I wanted to be sober and how I was just sick of feeling sick and tired and just wasting energy and money and time, because hangover days, let me tell you, they suck. And just not being able to hit my goals, like I put some of that stuff in the app just as a letter to myself, as a reminder and something that I could kind of check back with from time to time to say, look, this is why you quit. So much of how I actually quit drinking alcohol was just constant reminders and motivation and using these tools and resources to help me stay sober. And there's a book that I actually really love. It's by Annie Grace, and it's it's actually the second sobriety book that I read, and it's called This Naked Mind, and it is amazing. That fueled me to want to quit even more, and it also helped me keep up like some kind of motivation to stay quit. That author is brilliant. I believe she has a YouTube channel as well, so I'll put that below too. But I really enjoyed that book, and she is just so great at debunking myths about alcohol and sharing facts that are terrifying, which I love. And she's just so good at calling out the alcohol culture BS, basically, and I love that book. I also read Russell Brand's recovery book, which I also really enjoyed because he's just funny, and he seems to be a very caring individual. So I found his kindness mixed with his humor to be kind of a breath of fresh air. There are also podcasts you can listen to that focus on sobriety and other apps that you can use as well. I also have to say that I quit alcohol because I had some support in my life. My husband is amazing. I have a close friend, a dear friend, Beth. She has been such an amazing friend during this, and I don't even think she realizes how awesome she's been. When you have a friend who shows like these subtle ways of support in your choices, like in what you're doing. She did this for me when I go to her house. Like, she has various sober beverages for me, and I really appreciate that, because if you're a sober person and you've ever gone to maybe someone's house and there wasn't a sober drink in sight, it's kind of irritating. So I just think it's so cool to be able to have a good friend, someone who's thoughtful and caring and encouraging and supportive. I'm very lucky. So thank you, Beth, if you're watching this video. Shout out to you and Brian. And on that note, I also love trying out different drinks that are non-alcoholic. So I've rediscovered my love for different teas. I love sparkling waters, like various flavors of sparkling waters. I honestly don't really care much for kombucha. I don't know. That doesn't, There's so many other beverages that I really, really enjoy. And then that also makes me realize that I don't really care for the taste of alcohol. Like, I remember even when I would drink my favorite drink, which was like champagne, I don't think I really liked the taste of it that much, because I tried a champagne sparkling water, non-alcoholic, and I was like, this is gross. I was like, this doesn't taste good. By the way, something I really love are the Welch's sparkling juices, like the sparkling grape juice, the red grape juice, and the white grape juice. Those are amazing, and sparkling ciders. They're very sweet, so I can only drink like a tiny bit and then save the rest for later, but those were so good. Those are like my favorite. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. Please let me know where you're at on your sober journey, or if you're sober curious, down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. You guys are amazing and encouraging one another in the comment section, and that just puts a smile on my face, and it just kind of makes me feel like we're building more of a community here on this YouTube channel, which I think has been lacking for a while. So please, again, let me know what you guys are up to, like how your journey has been down below in the comments, and also don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, this video is basically a lot of helpful resources, tools, and support for you guys. So definitely check out the info bar for more, but I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, bye.